Hi Tallgrass, Jodi Brassard here with video 2 submission. Video 2 is acupoints, anatomical location, energetics, and functions. So I'm going to make this video into 2 separate videos, 5 points now, 5 points in another video. And a lot of words in this one, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. Stomach 36 is our first point that we're going to discuss, and stomach 36 is located 1/2 stone lateral to the tibial crest on the lateral side of the tibia, and what that means is I cut my hand here and I move right until I fall in this little pocket right here on stomach 36. Stomach 36 is the master point for the abdomen and gastrointestinal tract. It regulates and tonifies the spleen, redirects rebellious chi downward, and regulates the stomach. Functions include benefiting stomach ulcers, indigestion, and colic. From here, we're going to jump over to gallbladder 34, which is right here where I've got my little finger right there on it, and turn my page. This is the in between the long and lateral digital extensors, craniodistal to the head of the fibula. So that's the anatomical location for it. This is also the influential point for tendons and ligaments. It regulates the gallbladder, spreads liver chi, and drains liver pathogens. And the functions on this one are to benefit bone disorders, pain and soreness in the lower leg, and lateral side of the hock. So lateral meaning outside here. Moving on to bladder 17, up here along the bladder meridian. Bladder 17. Bladder 17 is 3 stone lateral to the caudal border of the spinous process of the 12th thoracic vertebra at the 12th intercostal space in the meniscus iliocostylus groove. The energetics, this one is the influential point for the blood and diaphragm, and stay on it. The energetics also regulates and tonifies spleen, regulates and tonifies blood, and benefits the diaphragm. The functions are to benefit low hemoglobin, white blood count, and blood pressure. And then we're going to move on to pericardium 6. Down here on my leg. Normally I would be working on the same leg I'm standing on, but for purposes of the video I'm going to jump to the opposite leg here. Pericardium 6. Hi. And I usually don't use my thumb, I usually use fingers. Let's see here. Located on the foreleg at the front and middle of the chestnut. So here we are on the foreleg, in front of and middle of the chestnut, and this is the connecting point regulating and tonifying chi, yang, and blood, functioning to benefit seizures, relieve anxiety, expedites lactation, and relieves foreleg pain for pericardium 6. So GV14, governing vessel 14, back up here, anatomical location located in a depression on the dorsal midline between the 7th cervical and 1st thoracic vertebra, cranial to the highest point of the withers. So here, cranial meaning in front, so of the withers. GV14, governing vessels right onto this top line here. And does that feel good? There we go. Calming the spirit, clearing the brain, and tonifying protective chi is the energetics. The functions of this are to benefit wobbler syndrome, which was kind of fascinating to me because I didn't even know we could help wobbler syndrome until I got with Tallgrass, thoracic spine, and forelimb disorders. So I also kind of want to note that on this one, it's funny, as training, whenever I'm riding babies or starting babies, so I'm sitting on the horse, and when I first get them into their lope or their canter, and it's always a little bit, you know, shaky and sporadic-y, their legs are just going, they don't really know where to put them yet. I've always reached up here and just kind of pet them here to kind of calm them down, and it works. And I was doing it this whole time I've been riding horses and training babies, and I never knew that it actually meant something. But that is our 6 points to go with video 1. So this is part